Don't know if you can tell, but I'm shivering right now. Just had a cold shower. Absolutely freezing. So you've obviously seen me in the past talk about how cold showers has changed me, my sort of lifestyle and how I act in my mindset. And I wanted to share some light on something else that I've implemented in my life around a year and a half ago. And this really helped me stay organised and stay focused and hold myself accountable for the stuff I achieve and the stuff I do wrong as well. Now, this little book here may not seem like much, but once used correctly and once you implement it into your routine and make it a habit, it can really help you hold yourself accountable. So I just showed you there was a little notebook, and I'll show you a clip on the screen now. But that notebook I use every single day of my life, and I see lots of people talk about different things on YouTube, that you've got to use it for specific stuff like a journal, or you've got to use it, you use one specifically for this or one specifically for that. But for me personally, for me it's just a notebook, and I use it like a checklist. So every single day I'll write down what I want to do. I'll write down the date and everything I want to do that day. So whether that be college assignment work, training, YouTube video, cold shower, go as in depth as you want to, or go as brief as you want to. But I like to go quite in depth, and I like to, at the end of the day, look back on what I've written down and see how many of them I can tick off. What you want to do is make a checklist that is like your ideal day. That if you've achieved a day like what you wrote down in your notebook, it'd be a brilliant day. You want a day productive, you want a day full of achievements, full of completing work, full of staying focused. That is how you want to lay out your day. And once you've written down your task, your goals, what you want to achieve in the morning, it helps you get into the right frame of mind, the right mindset, so you can look at your book and say, okay, I've got that, and then once that's done, tick it off. What's the next thing? You've got to stay hungry. But if you keep a checklist and 20 tasks in a day you want to do, write them all down in order, but write them all down because that's that your ideal day. So that even if you get half of everything you want to achieve done, that's still an awesome day, because what you've put down is an ideal, amazing day, and it's really hard to have an ideal day. So write down everything you want to do, and even if you aim for half, that's still a really productive day. Using a notebook can keep you accountable, because it's not going anywhere. You know, you can write down what you need to achieve, and you can always look back and say, I haven't achieved that. You know, there is not a tick by that task. There is not an achievement box by that goal that you've written down. And so you know that means that you haven't achieved that goal, obviously, which means you need to spend more time and more focus on the task you've written down. So like I said before, it's a great way to stay organized. Know what you want to achieve, long-term goals, short-term goals, daily goals, and it can be as small as just wake up at this time, go to sleep this time, read for 20 minutes, as small as you want, as detailed as you want. Like I've said in the short video before, your life is like a mission. When you wake up, it's go mode from making the most of your time and the most of your day, and a notebook is a great way to achieve that. It's important to remember with a notebook like this is that it's an everlasting to-do list, because I want your goals, your long-term goals and ambitions to be up there, you know, high standards. So that requires working every day, and that requires an infinite task sheet, if that makes sense. Infinite, it keeps going, you know, there's always challenges, there's always problems which you need to face and overcome in order to get to the next challenge. And that's why a notebook's so great, because you can write it all down and it's not going anywhere until you get that check, you get that tick. And one thing I'd like to mention as a side note, don't make a notebook on your computer. It's authentic writing it down. When you write down something, even for me, well, it could be anything, revision, I like to write it down rather than use it on a Word document or something, for me personally, because it takes more time to write something down, and so is sort of, it means more because it feels more authentic and more real rather than writing up on a computer, which doesn't seem genuine, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I hope you can watch this video and maybe consider using a notebook in your life to stay more organised, stay more up to date with your goals, with your ambitions and challenges of the day. Because for me personally, it's helped me a lot. Staying organised, staying consistent, staying focused. Hope you enjoyed.